So today's subject of the video is me. So we're going to be looking at my golf and how I've been using guidance, which is today's topic, to try and help me in my sport. So if you are new to the channel, hi, I'm Rich from Planet PE and I upload lots and lots of GCSE PE videos. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you click that subscribe button, and if you already subscribed, click the bell so you don't miss any notifications. So this idea of guidance is all about what coaches are going to use to try and get information across to you and help you learn. So there are 4 different types of guidance. So they are verbal, visual, mechanical, and manual. So we'll have them just up here or up there, depends how the edit goes. Now, those different types are all going to be used within this video. So as we just pop in the bottom corner, you'll see my golf lesson. I'll talk you through it and show you how that guidance is coming in. So this is my golf coach, John, and I'm having a few little work in progress, I say, with my game. So in this first clip that you've got here, you'll see that John is trying to show me how to do the chipping technique. He'll use certain language along the way that I understand as a golfer that you guys may not. Now, originally, as he's talking about it, as he's telling me how to do it, that is an example of verbal guidance. Now that's great, it just tells me straight away what I need to do. However, if I was a new performer, that's going to be a problem because I'm not necessarily going to understand the words that he's using. So if we just watch now, he's going to show me how to try and use this chipping action that he's trying to get me to do. So he's going to visually show me how to do it, that idea of visual guidance. So the good thing about visual guidance, and probably the most important reason that we use it, is that it's going to show us how something should be performed. So if you were a novice and you've never seen that before, you would want something like this, where you just hold it to try and show us how to perform the skill. So I'm then going to try and do what I've just watched. So as I'm going through here, I'm playing my shot and I'm trying to do the things that John just showed me how to do. So what we're trying to look at is going more around the body, whereas before I was coming in quite steep. So as we're playing there, I'm trying to get the image that he tried to show me and the words that he told me about what to do. Now, what he's about to do here is what we call manual guidance. So he's physically holding the club and trying to change the position that I'm in. Now, the good thing about that is that I can then use that feeling that he's given me, okay, that's the position it should be in. The problem is, if we rely on that manual guidance all the time, that he's being brought into a physical position, we can become too reliant on it, and it also doesn't feel like it's us doing it. So there are pros and cons to it. Now, I needed it because I couldn't get the club in the right position, and I just couldn't quite understand what I needed to do. Just simply moving it meant that I was able to do that. So you see here, I've hit another couple of shots. Now again, he's trying to use a different type of guidance again. He's trying to talk me through what I'm doing wrong and also trying to show me. So he's using, again, visual and verbal guidance. Now, all of these different techniques are being used to try and help me. Now, if you also have a look, we've also got a couple of things on the floor. So on the floor by my feet, we've got basically a tube that we're trying to use to try and get my feet in a certain position. Now, because we're using something external, that is what we call mechanical guidance. Now, the best example of mechanical guidance out there would be a float in swimming. So again, if you just play this shot here, I'm getting better, it's starting to get that feeling, but again, he's going to have to, at some point, move my club again so that he's going to use that manual guidance because I'm still not quite getting in the position that he's trying to. Now, the reason he's using these different types of guidance with me is that he's trying to tell me, well, that might work for some people. He's trying to show me so that I can get that visual image in my mind. And then he's trying to move me. So again, you see here, he just moved my club up a little bit just to try and get my swing in that little bit longer. Okay, again, he's talking me through the things that he wants me to do. He's talking me through the positions and using the language. Now, as an experienced golfer, that works for me because I understand the terminology. If I was a novice, again, it might not be the best because we can get information overload. There's too much talking and sometimes we just miss all of the key facts. So with verbal guidance, it can be used by every single ability level, whether I'm an expert or I'm a novice. But if I'm a novice, it's got to be short, sharp information, and I've got to make sure that it also has some visual guidance. So here he's again showing me a different shot, showing me how to go and perform the skill So that's going to mean that the words are more powerful because he's also telling me and showing me. If we're only going to use mechanical guidance, then that would be quite difficult, because that would be someone just throwing you a float when you swim and expecting you that you're going to know what's going on. So where we use guidance is important by the ability levels, but also the skills that we're using. So we tend to use mechanical guidance more than anything in dangerous activities. So examples might be, if you're going to be doing trampolining and learning a somersault, you might use a harness. If you're learning to swim, you might use floats, or you might use armbands, so that you don't have that fear of doing the skill, because that can be the biggest issue with you learning. So that's the whole point of when we look at guidance, is it's things that are being used to help you learn the skill better than you did before. So just to recap, again, we've got 4 types of guidance. We've got visual, verbal, manual and mechanical, and there's going to be some pros and cons to using all of them. So a little short one, again, using me as the subject. If you like these sort of videos, please comment down. Could I carry on doing these? Would you like it more kind of PowerPoint ones and I just talk over it? Again, all the comments help me. But this week it's been brilliant because we hit 2,000 subscribers, which I never thought I'd do, and very, very tough doing it. But that's all because of the support that you guys give me. So again, there's a link below to the revision checklist that you're going to have, that's going to have all the different videos linked to the different topics that we do in GCSE PE that are going to help you all with your learning and hopefully get you the best grade possible. So we'll see you again next week, and good luck.